Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sam, and today we're here for season 1, episode 9 of The Expanse. Now, I did mostly rewatch episodes 1 to 8. I skipped around a little bit of stuff that I didn't really need to rewatch, right? And while there are small details, a lot of them, that kind of blew my mind watching it for the first time. You wouldn't know that. But I've written down a couple of things here. I don't know if you can see it, right? These things, I'm glad that I rewatched episodes 1 to 8 because these things are going to be important, I think. And I misunderstood or never really picked up on these things. A couple of these are from episode 1, the Julie Mao scene that I clearly just it either didn't register or I forgot or something happened. It's like Julie's name tag is on her suit. It's very clearly shown. Completely went over my head. The scopuli on her suit, again, that could be a good hint in regards to episode 8, what we saw. The hand blood print, it looked like blood, I don't know. That was very clearly shown in episode 1 as well. If you could remember that, you'd obviously put 2 and 2 together. Also the room where Holden, I think, points the gun up on, and you get a shot of the room with the white. It almost looks like soundproofing material. That was the room where Julie Mao was in episode 1. So that would also give me like the clue that, this is the ship. This is definitely the ship that Julie Mao was in. And also the fact that Naomi made a comment that someone cut open the door to the reactor room. We see Julie Mao doing that in episode 1. And speaking of the reactor thing, in my mind, up until now, I was like, yeah, that blue core energy thing, something pops out, humanoid looking pops out of it. But now looking at it more carefully, it almost seems like that was a human that got sucked into it. And they, whoever they are trying to, they're struggling and trying to get out of it, but then again get consumed. So instead of something popping out of that blue energy thing, it's more akin to that blue energy thing, that fungus thing, whatever we saw last episode. It absorbed the human, like it pulled them in, I should say. So that's a interesting observation, I guess, which could come in handy moving forward. But there's more important ones. Like, I think I jumped the gun with completely distrusting Fred Johnson way too early. Now looking more carefully, it's like, yes, he was not dubbed the Butcher of Anderson Station, but he was just in the UN military thing. He's a colonel, right? So he was just following orders as a military person does. But after that incident, sometime after that incident, he quit. He turned his back on Earth and he joined the OPA. So my entire view of him was completely shaped by the fact that he was the Butcher of Anderson Station. But other than that, I think he's just on the side of the Belters. He just wants good for them so far. I don't know, shit could change. Shit could take a wild turn. But as of right now, I feel like I should trust him a little bit more than what I have been doing so far. What I didn't understand was that Dawes, in fact, did crew Julie Mao in the scopuli. According to him, she came to him. But where I was confused where does Fred Johnson fit into this? Basically, he provided the ship, scopuli, to the OPA, to Dawes. And Dawes crewed it up with Julie Mao and others, sent it off to whatever mission they were on. And Fred Johnson doesn't seem to directly know Julie Mao. It's just that Julie Mao's code name, Lionel Polanski, that's all he knows, right? If in an emergency like this, if he knew Lionel Polanski was Julie Mao, he would just say Julie Mao. But he said Lionel Polanski because I guess that's the signal he received that Julie Mao sent, and it went as her code name. So he only knows that. He only knows that he provided the ship's scopuli for something, and one of the crew members who survived, Lionel Polanski, sent something like a coordinates or something, and that's the coordinates that Fred Johnson gives to Holden and crew, and they go check it out, and that's the Anubis. finally it makes sense. I'm so confused for some reason. There are so many other small details that I could go over, like something I didn't understand in the last episode, episode 8, was did Miller know that the Anubis came from Phoebe? And I was like, maybe he didn't, but he did. He actually said to Octavia, the cop girl, his friend, when he was explaining the chart thing, right? The Anubis had an unregistered flight coming from Phoebe towards Eros, and Scopuli was in an intercept trajectory. So he did definitely say that. Yeah, so probably rewatching stuff outside of the reaction is important, especially in this show. I feel like I did a good thing, and now that for a first watch, I think this is good enough to know what's going on, because once I finish the show and I rewatch it, either myself or maybe through reaction videos, that's what I'm dying to watch, other people's reactions. I'll get to that. I want to watch Blind Wave, and I want to watch oh god, you guys commented about this other person, a physicist or something, right? I even checked out his channel, and I was like, I'm gonna watch that later. Stories something, I forget, but him, Blind Wave, and him, I want to really watch their reactions. So that's gonna happen for me. Yay, I'm gonna enjoy that. But for now, let's start episode 9, because with all this information now, I feel like I actually feel like I'm ready to go to the penultimate episode and the final episode. So yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I don't know why I did a countdown. Who needs a countdown?
It was a trap.
Torpedo launch.
So wait a minute. I'm already, this is just a preview, or like previously, but like this is also one of those things that I noticed. It's like they're not calling the stealth ships Martian technology, really. They're just assuming that it's only Mars that has the science and the money right now to produce these things. Earth kind of doesn't, and Bell just absolutely don't. So they just assume something this advanced, that the ships has to be Martian technology. But what they've identified as Martian technology is the beacon. They've identified it for sure to be Martian, not the ship. That's also one of those distinctions.
You crewed her up on a ship called the Scapuli? That would explain your interest in her, huh?
Self-deleted. I don't know.
So sorry.
It could be because from what we saw, right, he seemed to really like it in Mars. So it could be. I'm just thinking too hard.
On Eros.
I believe in her.
You're going to Eros, aren't you? Let me help you find him.
Man, also, I'll keep, this is just a previously section and I keep pausing. It's also because I rewatched a lot of the season leading up to this. So I have new thoughts, right? Well, I did make fun of the fact that when Dawes remarked that Miller has fallen in love with Julie, and even he like kind of jokingly said, ha, yeah. But it does seem to be more and more the case that he got, consumed by the case, so like intrigued and consumed by a case of this magnitude so much. I feel like his daily life on series was just like small stuff here and there, just limited to series, get bribes, just fix things, blah blah. There's no laws, just cops, as he said. That one, just getting to investigate something this like mysterious and big intrigued him, and the more he got to know about Julie, the more it intrigued him. So it does seem like even without meeting her, talking to her ever, he fell in love with the idea that he had built up in his mind. While I did remark this exact thing in that episode, previous episode reaction, I did it kind of in jest, like kind of half jokingly. But now rewatching it, knowing all of this, right, it does seem to be the case, weirdly enough. I don't know if it's like tragic or Now that she's dead, right? We don't know yet. Maybe I shouldn't assume yet, but nah, she's dead. I don't know if it's like tragic for him or this is like kind of weird. Like you've never met her, you don't know her. Like, bro, stop. Like I don't know how to take it yet. I'm still processing that part. Maybe once we watch more, I'll get more perspective on this. Okay.
What's going on out there? All this shitstorm that we're in, it's all got to do with her.
This is the scene I was talking about, where he does clock that the ship Anubis was coming from Phoebe. I completely disregarded that piece of information. I was calling Miller tunnel vision, but it was me who was actually tunnel vision.
An unregistered flight path for a ship called the Anubis.
Yeah,
The Anubis
Anubis.
left Phoebe research station and was headed.
See,
Suddenly, ships start blowing up. The Canterbury, the Donager.
he was already kind of on it, you know. But me as a first-time viewer and doing this on camera, probably kind of got overwhelmed with information and so much of these kinds of details. Just
Anubis.
something big. Now it had to be that bioweapon fungus looking thing, right? And they even crewed it up or like kept it in a stealth ships with very good guns, like offensive powers as well. Very advanced stealth ships and with very strong guns. We still don't have the answers to why the Canterbury got blown up, why the Donager got blown up. I mean, the Donager makes a little bit more sense, I guess, just now with what information we have, because they had the Donager at that point had the 5 Shuttle Knight crew, right? It's just a random asteroid, not like mined or anything. Oh, okay. Oh!
It's nothing bigger than a light transport, nothing we can't handle. Over good?
I'm not worried.
Cover good is good, like, are you nervous kind of thing?
I'm sorry, it's just been a long
So when they were talking about how she has a scar and she didn't get it fixed, when I'm watching that and rewatching that, I couldn't see the scar. But it's this they were talking about. I'm like, there could be something here or here in that clip, but they're talking about this probably.
If I had your kind of money, I'd be sitting in a penthouse at the Shangri-La.
My father's money.
See.
And that's his weapon on that.
It's my father's money, and that's his weapon on that ship. Every line of dialogue, especially after rewatching the season, you guys were right. Like, nothing is throwaway at all. Everything is either used to build the world or hint at a potential storyline. So Julie Mao's father, obviously very rich, his weapons on Anubis, I'm just going to call it Anubis and stuff.
Us. You are a true believer.
She believes in the cause.
I saw you race
Yeah.
once. Beautiful ship.
Okay.
The,
Razor.
The Razorback. I need to stop doing that. The Razorback that her father was threatening to sell. She was a broadcasted racer.
Scientists, not soldiers.
They work for my father, they'll fight.
So the scientists. Bro, what is this episode? The video is already like 25 minutes long, the recording. And we are like 4 minutes into the episode. There's just way too much to, talk about and to get straight in my head. And the only way I can get it straight in my head is if I talk it out loud and hear myself, and I'm like, does that make sense? Yeah, okay, then move on. That's what's happening right now. So scientists in Phoebe work for the rich Mao guy, Julie's dad. I'm just gonna write. Huh, interesting. Okay. Ship type unknown, probable gunship.
Where did that come from?
It's Anubis.
That's a gunship.
So because it's a stealth ship, it wasn't on their radar. They just knew its flight path and they were going to intercept it with the knowledge they had of the flight path. And once they got close enough, it could detect it. Probably. That's what probably happened there. Oh,
Breaching pod amidships.
Seal all compartments, all hands, we are being...
so fast. I mean, yeah, these are the helmets and people, I think, that boarded the Donizer. They're just people, so which faction do they belong to? Or have we been discounting the Luna faction? Like, I just clearly have always been like, yeah, Earth and Luna, whatever, they're one. But if this all has to do with Julie Mao's father, they're lunar people, right? What do they have to gain by trying to incite war, I wonder? It has to be a cover-up for that bioweapon thing, yeah. That's Julie, yeah. Oh, that's the handprint. All right.
Hands off that one. She's a complication.
Who's that? She's just way too chill for everything that's happening right now. Like, what? Who are you? Hello? No any noticeable, like, badges or anything. There's something written here, but I can't see it. She's a Okay, I think this is the beginning of season 1, episode 1. So that was their plan. The Martian beacon. Why? What is their goal? We don't know yet.
Let's hope they take the bait. The sooner we get Earth and Mars at each other's throat, the sooner we get their eyes off Arrow.
We already get a peek at the answers. So whoever they are, they're trying to pin Mars. Like, obviously, we've been talking about this since episode 1. Inside war, so they can distract them from whatever the fucked up things they're doing on the side. So, but more specifically, Eros. They're trying to distract from Eros. What's happening on Eros? Oh, it's communications, I think.
Somebody come and get me.
This is what Holden heard. And they're so, like, militarized. You can hear them, like, just boom. Orders received, executed. Bit of fire. Wow, okay. Last episode, I was so confused about the timing. She was literally there when the Canterbury got exploded. She was literally there. So the scene we see of her, like, going to the reactor room or whatever, all of that happens after all of this. If that's the case, then it kind of makes sense. So by this point, they've already parked, done all their things, done and dusted, and parked this ship on that asteroid, Bravo Alpha, whatever, near Eros, where we... Camera. And the suit, she already got it on her clothes. She touched it. And she touched it again. So this is where we left off in episode 1. See this scene. Oh, they didn't show it. Like, the person was just struggling to get out, but then gets sucked back in. No, the ship is still moving. And there's the rock. But then there's no one there. It's automated. Pinging series station. Tight beam active. Anderson does uplink secure. Does Anderson 349062431.
This is Lionel Polanski. Mission has failed. There's something in the reactor. It looks like it consumed everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a bioweapon, I've never seen anything like it. I'll set up an OPA locator beacon and park it where no one else can find it.
Ah, that's the beacon our crew followed. And then she got on Anubis 1A and she went to Eros.
Waiting for you.
So that fucker Dawes knew all this, huh? All this time? Oh, are we getting the full intro? Finally? Wait. That is cool time lapse of Earth. Ice melting, right? So cool. It's Mars and then series. Okay, finally. Now this feels more. This is better. This is back in Julie's apartment before he left. What were we expecting to find? Okay. She already touched that thing, whatever that was.
I tried to keep a low profile.
But you're probably famous, right? The richest bachelorette in the solar system or whatever. She is a badass. Blue Falcon Hotel. Okay. So that thing is toxic. It's probably what killed everyone on Phoebe Station. She's even coughing it up. It went through her skin. Man, he just discarded you for some reason. He talks like he cares, but it's like... Does she just instinctively know that whatever it is reacting to all the stuff that's emitting power? Oh God. I simultaneously love and despise body horror stuff, man. It's like... Ah! What's that sound? It freaked me out. Oh, poor girl. It's like tearing her up from the inside and just coming out of her. Sprouting out of her. So it's like it got into contact, penetrated her deep inside, and then like...
Please, Puppy. Don't let him suffer. He's rebellious. I want to see it again.
Oh man, she knows she's dying and it's just broken down into the most basic of her emotions. Oh, that's Miller. Oh, that was a cool scene. What the fuck? Wait a minute. It's coming from her mouth? Oh!
Julie? Oh, what's that smell? Sweat. See?
Did she like just very recently die from this? Like this day or yesterday or something like that?
Don't touch her.
Do not touch. Have you guys told him about what you found?
And if you stay here, you'll never find out who did this to her.
Yeah, join us. Miller, come on. Join the Rocinante. Whatever you do, don't touch her. Do not make this... I swear to God, do not make this one of those storylines where, you know, in those zombie films, where one of the beloved characters is secretly infected and then just hangs around with the rest of the main characters and then at a very pivotal moment reveals that they're infected. Don't you dare do this. I mean, the show has avoided cliches like that at every turn, so I expect good things, but still. That's Semi. No. Miller is there, okay.
Really? Tell me what the hell is going on here. She's gone. With a girl.
Miller, come on, join us, please.
Touch anything.
You're gonna have to join now. Yeah, you have nowhere else to go. The only possibility of getting answers is with them. He's a very changed man now. Like, he found love, got intrigued so much, hyped about meeting her, and then everything just came crumbling down. Where are they taking him?
In or out without my say-so.
Inspector Sematimba, CPM. What the hell are you doing here? This is my crime scene.
CPM works for me. I'm looking for this girl.
Dresden. I mean, at this point with these subtitles, I've just like, whatever, just give it to me. There's way too much information in the show, and way too much that goes over my head. You know what? Give me the names. Whatever. I'll take it. CPM works for him, or like whatever he represents. He's looking for Julie Mao, probably Julie Mao's father's people.
Well, here, so why don't we just figure
What
out
are you doing following Julie?
We didn't know who we were looking for.
We're thugs back at the hotel.
We don't know.
Goddamn thing you do know?
Well, that stuff I know, we saw it before. On the Anubis.
The Anubis.
What happened to her?
Amos, for God's sake, do something!
What we should be doing is leaving. We need to get back to the Rossi and off this rock now.
ASAP. You can talk about this, Miller. Calm down. He doesn't know shit.
We both have part of the story. I want the truth as bad as you do.
Thank you for letting me come.
He's not happy about it.
Craig, I'm devastated.
Frank always said it is damn near impossible to stay properly mad at that brat. I'm not Frank.
Yeah, not everyone has the capacity for you, you know, to accommodate you, I guess.
I need to say goodbye.
I mean, this is such an obvious observation, but it's so interesting how on Earth, the camera is just fixed point, right? Maybe it moves around just a little bit on a fixed axis. And up there, it's just free floating or tilting and stuff. Just very small, but like cool detail. Really like that. There's blood. And I wonder when it's not even a if, the way the story is going, when she will join us, you know, Miller, Holden and stuff. Why did she still did I miss something? Why still pencils? Takes out 3 pencils and just steals it. Maybe they're not pencils, maybe they're like USB drives or something with information. That would be my guess.
Should I be wearing a mask? It's not airborne.
Okay. Now this scene, I feel like every fucking word they say is gonna be so important because it's about stuff we have no idea about. Right? This thing is just complete fiction. So it's like, okay, the quote unquote fungus is not airborne. That's interesting. So it's just physical contact.
But if it's wet, don't touch it.
But if it's wet, don't touch it. What does that mean? How does it get, just like water?
Unless
Extracting,
incredible things to happen.
like, wait. They're extracting blood that is infected by this fungus thing. Unless you want, don't touch it unless you want incredible things to happen. Like what, death?
She's got more than enough in her.
It's in her blood. Of course it is. Tell the crew to prepare injections.
To be the one to have to tell you this.
Dresden.
But your daughter is dead.
Yep, that's Julie Mao's
We still
father.
don't know what exactly happened on the Anubis. The only thing that I can say to temper this terrible news is that I was able to obtain a viable sample of the protomolecule.
The protomolecule.
The injection should be prepared. We are ready for lockdown. The irradiation units are in place. We can still do what needs to be done.
Irradiation. This is Eros, right? Eros, whatever, man. So it's that incredible revelation on Phoebe. Okay. They have like 5 irradiation zones or something. And injection ready, I'm assuming, with this protomolecule thing in there. And they're doing this on Eros. So whatever at the beginning in that flashback, right, 7 weeks ago, they were talking about how they need to start the war between Earth and Mars to distract them from Eros. Is this the event they're talking about? They want to distract people from this, whatever fucked up thing they're going to do here. This is what they want to distract people from? I don't know what this is. I guess we'll find out, but like...
Now we stand on the precipice.
Of what?
We can only learn
Is that thing, proto-molecule thing, fungus thing, like conscious? It can learn? Or are we talking like simple behavioral stuff? It could be anything, man. This is... Okay.
Seed is planned.
Wow, really? Hey guys, quick interruption. It's been a couple of hours since I finished this recording. I can't stop thinking about some of the things that happened. And I don't know if I'm not remembering it, but I feel like I didn't talk about some of the very weird and potentially groundbreaking stuff that we see. I feel like I just skipped over it. If I did talk about it, great. But I don't remember talking about it, so we should talk about it a little bit. At first, a more simpler part.
There's something in the reactor. It looks like it consumed everyone else.
So that's a very important detail to keep in mind. Sure, it's her opinion or it's her guess, but that's also the show giving us information. The proto-molecule, my guess is, if it's in a large chunk like this, it can consume people as well. With Julie Mao's case, it just a little bit got on her skin and then it penetrated her and pretty much buried into her and then sprouted. But that was just a small sample, right? Something this big potentially could consume humans, but that's the least of our concern. The other main thing that I think I just glanced over is, okay, here it is. Why are they showing us this? Right? The necklace thing, he sees the bird, he has the hat on. This was before he put the hat away and left series. Why are they showing us this? I'll come to it. But I mean, you guys know the scene that I'm gonna talk about. But it's like, yeah, he has the hat on, there's the bird, and the necklace that he picks up in this scene. Now, even back then, I don't know if I verbalized it, but I was like, oh, it's so weird. Why is he looking at that bird so much? I feel like I verbalized it. I don't know. It almost looked like this bird was what he pictures Julie Mao as. This, like, you know, almost this idea of freedom, or I don't know. There's something there. I did think about that stuff back then, but that's not even the most important part. Here, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Like, if this is just symbolism, I hope not. Because this show has been so tight and well written and, you know, not as pulley up to this far. But Julie Mao has no idea Miller exists, what he looks like, the bird and him having the necklace. He has none of that information at all. And this shot, she turns her head. It's from her perspective down on the ground, turns her head. So this is clearly being shown from Julie Mao's perspective. This scene has been eating away at me, man. It's been 3 hours. I'm just sitting there. I finished the recording and I went out for fresh air, and I just sat there like, but that was a weird scene, wasn't it? And I kept thinking about it. It's like, what the fuck is going on with this? This has clearly been shown from her perspective. I'm not gonna take any other answer. This is her perspective. It even goes blur. You see that? The lens blur. She turns her head. There's a lens blur. There's lens blur, and then it gets into focus. That's clearly being communicated that this is from Julie Mao's perspective. How the fuck does she have any of this information? This is clearly not real, obviously. This is a hallucination or something. How would she even hallucinate this? Now, the important part is he has his hat on in this scene. Right before he left series, he took off his hat and he left it there. That's also another distinction. So my first instinct was, maybe, I think I even said this in the episode reaction. Did she die just very recently? Just as Miller and the crew came to the room, did she die? And this is just the show showing us this as symbolism? No, that makes no sense. Because again, this is clearly being shown from Judy Mao's perspective, but none of this happened. So let's move forward to one of those lines that ties this up, I think. This line.
Unless you want incredible things to happen.
Unless you want incredible things to happen. Bro, where is this story going? I'm kind of terrified with the implications, but also like so excited that how do I go back to normal life? Oh, sorry. How do I go back to normal life with all this happening in this fucking show? What the fuck? What is going on? This proto-molecule thing does incredible things. Also, learn by letting it learn. There's a chance that it's conscious, can learn stuff, not just like mannerisms or behavioral, like actually learn stuff. That's insane. But like, I have some very clear thoughts about what it could be, but I'm afraid of spoiling another show. So I will not say it right now. But it has got to do with a common thing, an entity, a common thing connecting various people through time and space. Are we going into that realm of science fiction with the show? Because so far, other than I don't know how plausible this proto-molecule is, everything else has been very plausible. But then I think if my thinking is correct and what this thing is implying, what the implications are here, we're going into a deeper science fiction realm, probably going forward. I don't know, man. Like this scene, I feel like I just, whatever, I skipped past it or didn't talk about it much in the reaction, but this has been haunting me, man. So the fungus thing isn't the proto-molecule. It's what's obtained from Julie Mao's bloodstream. That's a viable sample of the proto-molecule. And he did say something else here. Yeah, we're ready for lockdown. So that's the whole Eros incident. So yeah, that's my interjection back in the episode.
What was Julie doing when you knew this?
She was OPA. She found some new bioweapon they were putting together on Phoebe.
So did we.
She wanted to steal it.
Wow, so we're actually just full on having this conversation already. Wow. Okay.
What the hell was that?
This is a station. The whole station is shaking. Radiation hazard breach. The 5 zones.
Ship just blew up in the docks.
The Rosie?
No, it wasn't in that bay. That's the good news. Bad news is, ships are all locked down tight.
Fuck. So you're kind of stuck here. Yeah. And there's a radiation hazard and you're stuck here. And whatever the fuck that injection thing they're gonna do with, release it to the masses. I don't know what go one by one and stick it. It's not airborne, so USB stick I called it, but yeah, it's this 200 years in the future version of a data chip, I guess. You just need to touch it. There's information there. Naval Shipyard. Advanced fusion drive gunship prototype. I can't make out all the others.
Drives that match these serial numbers? What ships were they installed in?
No tracking data available.
The drives. Where are they right now?
The new drive, eh?
What are you looking at?
Man, these two in the same frame like this.
Planned. They have assignments.
I mean, Dresden owns the CPM. Dresden.
Hey, where the hell are you going?
Let him go!
Willow's onto something. It's all connected. I can't, the girl.
It's not your problem.
But now I'm making it my problem.
Ooh.
I'll be back at the Rossi. I'll be a few hours tops.
Ooh. So all of them are like Oh, they're injecting them one by one and then shoving them into this room. Protects from radiation. My fucking ass. That's the proto-molecules thing. Well, then you better catch up.
No. Not want to be around me right now. Okay. Those two in the middle. The guys who took out the Dodger in body armor just like that.
Not who I'm aiming at. Who is he? One of the guys who did what they did to Julie.
How do you know?
They're friends. God damn it.
If he killed Julie, he killed my ship too. I need you alive.
Oh, I mean, this was the like friction that I was talking about with these two, right? Two like leaders or whatever. Okay, he's pretending. Okay, he has a gun as well now. Okay, Tycho station in the belt. So, whatever Fred Johnson found last episode that we didn't get to see from that encrypted chip, please show us that. Lucius Johnson, wow, quite the name.
My name is Frederick Lucius Johnson.
Oh, he's practicing. Okay. Oh, because he's getting in front of the UN Council or something, right? With the information he found.
At this moment, the UNN Nathan Hale is headed for Tycho Station to arrest me.
Ah, so that's the timeline.
I was involved in the attacks on the Donninger.
Mm-hmm.
That is not true.
Not true?
And I can prove it.
Please do.
This data cube was recovered from the wreckage of the Donninger and the armor of a Martian Marine. I'm broadcasting the raw data with this message. It's a detailed analysis of the ships that destroyed the Donninger. They were advanced stealth fighters. I didn't build them. No Belter did or could. I've seen battle. I've taken many lives. I've been the oppressor, and I know his mind.
Ooh, cool dialogue.
Hear the drumbeats of war.
Oh, he's a cooking with his speech. Damn.
Upon each other is different, and we've grown to hate
Yeah, the other mindset that humans have.
Somewhere, for some ungodly reason, wants the whole sad lot of us to fight it out. It's not the Belt's fight. This evidence proves beyond a doubt that the ships that destroyed the Donninger were built at the Bush Naval Shipyard. They were built by Earth.
She was just checking that, right? With that, oh God, Frank, what's his name? Man, I keep forgetting people's names. There's just too many characters at this point. Frank, it was Frank, yeah. From that pencil. Such a weird storage device, but whatever gets the job done, I guess. It has something about the Bush facility. So Frank was in on it, or at least knew about it. It was on his files. Mao.
Who is the guy you're guarding? The scientist. Yeah. He was a scientist.
We got that. More.
Dresden. I heard them call him Dresden.
Dresden.
All I know. It's a series Grisha tat. Used to run with them back there, so what?
Griegas.
Gangster, you see. But you're wearing a cop uniform. Why is that?
I went straight.
You didn't count the one. One.
CPM offered a bunch of Grigas jobs here a few months back. Sweet salary, fat bonus.
That's why they left the series. Water business.
They had us hooking up cameras and science gear all over the
Science gear, yeah.
You're gonna take me to the nearest shelter, and you're gonna help me get it. CPM sees me with you, they shoot us both.
He's got a point.
Miller.
What the fuck? Miller is just like fuck everything at this point. Miller.
Get this poor officer some help.
Hold on. We're on the move.
Everyone's just gone. Was that Kenzo? Was that Kenzo?
Stand down. I got rank here.
Not today, you don't.
Sir, I'm trying to...
And Amos just starts blasting. Okay. Kenzo, what is he doing?
What the hell is this?
He needs medical
I can see that, but who the hell are you?
Hey, some of your guys are taking fire down at Connector Shaft. You want to check it out? We'll take care of him.
Good plan. But they're dumb for just leaving this place.
All right. Be
Oh, what?
all right.
Miller, bro. You know what? I kind of like this version of Miller. Just no fucks given.
Jesus. What?
The injection, the coughing. What's that on that guy's t-shirt?
Get out. Get out! What?
Then the radiation zone. Was that radiation? A big shot of radiation? But yeah, that's the radiation zone.
We just got hit with a mega dose of hard radiation.
A mega pint of radiation, yeah. You're gonna become Hulks.
We're dead.
No. 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 I don't believe it. That was a very aptly put, a mega pint, a mega dose of radiation. At the very least, they'll be very sick. And as we heard in a previous episode, they'll probably have to take lifelong cancer medication. But that was such a big dose that I feel like they'll just drop dead. But both of them can't be dead. That's just ridiculous, first of all. But you know what? That would be so fucking tragically good. But then who will be the lead characters? Like, no. Holden and Miller are way too important. Even if they die, it's gotta be like 2 or 3 seasons later, not at season 1. I don't know. Like again, I can't just sit here try to one up the show. Whatever happens. I mean, I discussed my thoughts a lot throughout the scenes, like pausing and stuff. So there's that. We got a lot of answers. That's for sure. We got a lot of answers, but so much more remain, obviously. You know, just think about everything that just happened. We got the 7 weeks earlier backstory. Julie Mao was literally in the Anubis as it destroyed the Canterbury. And Julie Mao left the beacon on that rock that James Holden and the crew, Rocinante crew, that they followed for Lionel Polanski. Fred Johnson obviously didn't know Julie, but he provided the ship and he got a signal from Lionel Polanski about being the sole survivor or whatever. He just wants to know what's going on. So again, after rewatch, I did mention that I trust Fred Johnson a little bit more. That's kind of been strengthened this episode, I feel like. But he's not lying because he attached the original files so that everyone can check it out. Bush Naval Shipyard of Earth. Julie Mao's dad, Mr. Mao, I guess. He is somehow involved in all of this. So if for now, if we're gonna blame anyone, it's him and his corporation or whatever the fuck they're doing. Right? He owns the scientists. He owns the CPM or whatever on Eros. He probably also owns the shipyard. It's the same ships that was used to transport the proto-molecule. So we now have a name. I don't have to call it space fungus mushroom or whatever. We have proto-molecule. So the stealth ship was being used to transport it. So obviously the same people are behind the stealth tech as well. That's my thinking for now, at least. What else happened? I mean, I love the interaction between Miller and our crew. Slight friction, but we're also getting along already, sharing information, and at the end, possibly meeting a fatal situation together. The rational side of me refuses to believe that they're actually gonna be dead. Like, no, there's got to be something. So they've got Julie Mao's blood sample, which had the protomolecule in it. So that somehow, that for some reason is a success to them. So then they start injecting everyone, or at least a lot of people on Eros. Just waiting to see what happens. This is just test subjects to them, it seems. And whatever that lady on the Anubis was talking about, how they need to start a war between Earth and Mars so that everyone is distracted from whatever is going on Eros. This is what they were talking about. They're just going to make that whole station a big bio-experiment field. So fucked up. Like, what's the goal? Sure, the scientists, they want to learn more, but like, is this the only way? Like, really? Now it's a wait, obviously, to see James Holden and Miller survive, but also Christian to come to our side. And then I don't know who's going to be the opposing force. Probably definitely going to have to be Julie Mao's dad and his whole thing. Those are the enemies for now, but we don't know their side. Again, this show is way too complex and mature and just, gray for there to be the bad guy and the good guys. Wow, it just works out black and white. No, that's not how it goes. So before we get more information on Mr. Mao and whatever they're doing, whatever they're up to, can't make that call yet. Now I 100% doubt there's going to be the evil force and then the good force. That this is not that kind of a story. So we're just going to have to wait and see and watch more episodes to get more information. Oh yeah, the proto molecule. Maybe I'm reading a bit too much into this, but like, you can learn by letting it learn. What does that mean? By learn, are they using it very loosely, like just small traits, survival traits or whatever? Or can you just learn? Like it's intelligent fungus. We're just going to have to wait and see. At least we got a lot of answers this episode, that's for sure. A lot of the events of the season have kind of cleared up a little bit. But there's still questions and there's still confusions. Part of that is for sure the story. The show itself is still hiding stuff from us, and it'll slowly let us know. And the other half is still, again, as a first time watching, me not connecting some dots or me not knowing some details or whatever. I've just come to realize that's just natural, It'll all click sooner or later. This has been Season 1, Episode 9 of The Expanse. Another banger episode. We got so much answers, still so much questions, but I'm satisfied with this episode. We'll find out more in Season 1 finale and Season 2. So once again, thank you for being here. Like and subscribe, and again, oh yeah, let me talk about the spoiler situation. Thankfully, I've been so busy that I couldn't read the comments, and I was made aware that the latest episodes 7 and 8, especially 8, had a lot of spoilers in the comments. So I'm gonna stay away from them, which sucks because I love reading you guys' comments and having the discussions. It is one of the best experiences of watching the show right now, like this, as a reaction channel. Like having people watch the videos and then, we talk about stuff in the comments. That's so fun. Kind of a bummer that I can't do that anymore with spoilers floating around. If the information is contained within that episode that I missed, and it's not going to be repeated in a future episode, let me know. If it's going to be a major fucking plot point in the next episode, in the next season, don't let me know. It's so simple. It's like, I'm 7 episodes in, 8 episodes in or something, and I'm calling Fred Johnson Anderson Dawes. I keep calling him that. Just like how I kept calling the Rocinante a shuttle. Even though it was already made clear to us that it's not just a shuttle. Stuff like that, you can correct me. But let's say, what happened this time? Proto-molecule. When I said the fungus thing was that, don't just write, oh, that's the proto-molecule. Right? We want engagement. We want to talk to people. But we don't want to get spoiled. I'm sorry if this comes out a little bit rude, but I am a little bit pissed that I can't read the comments. I really like doing that. So please, let's not do that. Anyways, let's not end this on a sour note, okay? It's fine. Shit happens. For now, let's end this video. And I'll see you all in the season finale of The Expanse. See ya.